We as a continent have now defined ourselves.
In the news, 25 people dead, several others injured after a gold mine collapsed in southern Niger. US rapper Travis Scott and Drake to face legal action after 8 people died in a crash at Texas festival. Banks insurance companies expected to rake in 22.6 billion naira in bank charges insurance premiums from MDAs in 2022. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you're watching TOS News 360. We begin from Africa, where at least 25 people have reportedly died after an artisanal gold mine collapsed in southern Niger, near the border with Nigeria. The accident was sparked when artisanal wells collapsed at the Garin-Lehman mine site on Sunday. The Garin-Lehman mines were discovered only a few months ago, but thousands of miners have since flocked to the area. For decades, Niger's gold mines have attracted prospectors, particularly in the western Tillaberi region, now the scene of deadly jihadist attacks, and in the north near the Libyan border. Hundreds of people have left their homes after armed men attacked villages in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Locals say that attackers chased a small number of the National Army to occupy Chanzu, Ronyoni, Ningza, and more villages in Rushuru territory, North Kivu province. The civil society in Rushuru says it suspects the attackers were M23 rebels. The group, who signed a deal in 2013 with the government to demobilize and end the rebellion, hasn't commented on the attack. Former Congolese Prime Minister Augustin Matata Ponyo faces trial with 2 other men after he allegedly embezzled $205 million from a farming project. The case centers on a project in the town of Bukanganzelo, where a huge agro-industrial park was supposed to boost business and farming. The 2 other men in the case are African commodities manager Christo Grobler, whose company was contracted to deliver the project, and the ex-deputy finance minister Patrice Kitebi, who's accused of waiving taxes for the contractor. And now to Sierra Leone, where President Julius Maado Bio has declared 3 days of national mourning after a fuel tanker explosion on Friday, killing more than 100 people. Maada Bio said the country must learn from the incident, adding that those injured would be given free treatment. He said he was setting up a task force to look into the incident and make recommendations on how to avoid future occurrence. And now to Nigeria, the coalition of Niger Delta agitators, in a statement on Sunday, and jointly signed by General John Duku and General Ekpo, issued a 14-day ultimatum to the federal government to publicly parade and prosecute the perpetrators of the invasion of Justice Mary Odili's house in Abuja. The coalition said it viewed the action as a ploy to intimidate, harass, humiliate, and forcefully evict her from her current position in the Supreme Court of Nigeria. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS News 360. More national plus global business and sports stories when we return. Stay with us. Thanks for staying. Bandits have reportedly killed 2 out of the 66 kidnapped worshippers at the Emmanuel Baptist Church in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State. The worshippers were kidnapped when the bandits, who came in large numbers, invaded the church. The chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in Kaduna State, Reverend Joseph Hayab, confirmed the killing of the 2 of the abducted 66 worshippers on Sunday. He also said 3 other victims were seriously injured by the bandits. There was mild drama at the Imo State House of Assembly on Monday after 6 lawmakers led by the impeached Deputy Speaker Amara Iwonyanyanwu invaded the House and removed the Speaker Paul Emezium. The minority lawmakers immediately elected the ranking member Kennedy Ibe as the new Speaker. Ibe, who represents Obowo State constituency, was first elected into the Parliament in 2015 and was re-elected in 2019. To the global scene, the United States of America has reopened its borders to double-jabbed foreign visitors, ending a 20-month entry ban. The ban was imposed by former President Donald Trump due to COVID-19. It has affected non-US citizens from over 30 countries, including the UK and EU states, separating families and stalling tourism. Airlines expected a flood of visitors as the restrictions are lifted for those who are fully vaccinated and undergo testing and contact tracing. To entertainment, US rapper Travis Scott is facing legal action after at least 8 people were killed and hundreds injured in a crash at his Texas festival, Astroworld. One injured concert goer has accused Scott and surprise performer Drake of inciting the crowd and is seeking $1 million in damages. In a statement following the crash, Scott said he was working to help the families of the victims. To business scene, deposit money banks and insurance companies are expected to rake in the sum of $22.6 billion in bank charges and insurance premiums from ministries, departments, and agencies of the federal government in 2022. This was according to an analysis of data contained in the 2022 budget proposal of the MDA submitted to the National Assembly for approval. Talking sports now, AC Milan missed the chance to go top of Serie A on Sunday after a 1-1 derby draw with Inter Milan, which allowed Napoli to maintain their place at the summit. Stefano Pioli's unbeaten Milan are leveled with Napoli on 32 points after a Stefan De Vrij own goal cancelled out Milan old boy Hakan Çalhanoğlu's 11th-minute penalty for Inter in a tense, exciting encounter at the San Siro. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy my programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinimo. Many thanks for watching.
But we as a